Both teams head into this timeout a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Knicks trail by 13. Pass to quickly. Barrett wide open. He fires. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. And he gets it to go.
So active and understanding more and more with his experience where to be to get offensive rebounds is Julius Randle.
Now here's Paul. He started close. Count the basket. Paul's got 6.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Randle outside. Quickly the pass to McBride. Barrett for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Thomas. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Julius Randle picks one up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I love the passing that they displayed
Take a
at
break.
the start of the
Take
game.
a break.
Great ball movement.
2 shots.
That's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
That's good from Thomas.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
And both free throws good for Thomas. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market.
Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. And it's blocked.
Well, that's RJ coming in and locked in to get the block.
Now, here's quickly. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shoots. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Thomas against Randle. Thomas passes to Durant. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Durant's got 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Passes to quickly. Here's McBride, defended by Paul. McBride passes to quickly. Now Barrett, 3-pointer. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Durant. Plays it up off the glass. And that's 11 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Now, here's Barrett. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drives in quickly. That shot off the mark. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain their composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. We have just a few games in the books, Brent. What are from their players?
Well, I I think you're still trying to figure out what your identity is, Kevin. You've played a few games. You're trying a few different rotations. You still want to do that over the course of the next 25 games before you really settle into what you know is going to give you the best chance offensively and defensively and win games.
And the Suns here with a different look. Landale's checked in. Okogie comes in for Thomas. Terrence Ross is checked in for Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to block.
He can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Here's Grimes. 9-point game his last outing. Hart with it. He kicks it to Toppin. Shoots over KD. And nothing is falling for him right now. Takes a three. Another three for Phoenix.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. And Rose, wide open, he shoots. Offline with his three. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Kicks it to Ross. Here's Okogie, defended by Hart. Yep, that one goes.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Grimes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's deflected. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Ross, that's good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here is Rose after the Suns pick up two. And Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
Payne, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Completely in disarray.
Back to Rose. It's Hart on the to stop the drought. Here's Hartenstein. New York moving the ball around. Here's Grimes. Phoenix grabs the miss. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One, a playoff team. The other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Beasley's checked in for the Suns. Warren comes in for Kevin Durant.
1 shot.
One shot.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Here's Grimes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He lobs it, and Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The three from Warren hits the three-point bomb.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Rose scanning the floor. The three. The shot, no good. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Phoenix. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping comeback after this.
That's right, Suns fans. Time to make some noise.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they focused on just pounding the ball down low.
You don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. The pairing up front, Toppin and Randall. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's McBride in at the one spot. The free throw drops for Quickly. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
And Quickly drops them both. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
And here's Barrett after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Toppin kicks to Quickly. New York needs to get off a shot. Barrett for three. Nailed from three-point land. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
That is just a deflating error
Now into the
on his
lineup
part.
for your
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Thomas checked in for the Suns. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad coached him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Here's Quickly, following the basket by Chris Paul.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Takes it from 10, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Barrett. Now here's Randall. Inside. And it's Toppin. That time on the assist from Randall.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
Here's Paul with the 10, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got his second basket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full.
Passes it to McBride. Driving inside. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Back to Paul. Back one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. And there's the pass to Quickly. Now Barrett. Open is Randall, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Well, there's no doubt that R.J. Barrett is a hard-working player and looking for chances to stay and get involved. He does a lot for his team out there on the floor.
Barrett's attitude, Brent, has helped him find early success in this league.
And R.J. only the 8th player to record 2,000 points, 500 rebounds, 300 assists, all by the tender age of 21. You almost forget how young he is, but he has made an impact here.
Here's Randall. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Pass to McBride. It's Barrett on the wing. Off target.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. They're rebounding it.
The pass to Quickly. And here's Barrett. He has 7. New York moving it around. Clock at 4. Here's Quickly. Good D by Booker.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
They get it back. Durant, he just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track. They're going to find a way to win.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Barrett. And too long on the shot.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now, here's Thomas. After R.J. Barrett's miss. And it goes down 2 points. Thomas got 12 in the game.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's McBride. No points in the game yet for him. And he gets the bucket.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide open shooter.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Quickly against Booker. Shoots from the baseline, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 7th
That time.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Back to Quickly. Pass to McBride. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Thomas.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your
Get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's McBride following the basket by Chris Paul. Barrett finds Toppin. Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Ayton. Good on the bucket. Ayton's got 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The pass to McBride. Pass to Quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. New York, no good that time either.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there. This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Barrett. To halt the run. Barrett with another miss. Phoenix has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Outside Thomas. And the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Landale's checked in, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. That's good from Thomas. Well, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Hartenstein controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Durant dishes to Thomas. That's good. Nice assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
So, Okogie comes in for Thomas, and it's Ross in for Booker.
Terrence Ross.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Ross passes to Landale. Put that bucket in no time at all. Landale's got his second bucket. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Phoenix shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot. One shot.
Good hit, good hit.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Passes it to Okogie. Now here's Payne. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now the pass to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Here's some fouls. You go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
Here's Hartenstein. 9 points in the game so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Hart finds Randall. Great D that time from Durant. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. The 3 And he's good on the three ball. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, man. We should grab some popcorn and a blanket and a pillow and settle in. This is going to be a long night watching KD score.
Now here's Randall. 23 points his last outing. Offensive rebound. Hartenstein. And that one is hammered home.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And the basket by Kobe.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Hartenstein. 11 points in the game. Pass to Rose. Shoots over Payne. Rose, no good.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
It's good. Ross has got 8 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the Knicks with possession here. The Suns getting the bucket. Outside Rose. And it's sent back by KD. Here's a Kobe. Basket good off the assist from Durant. He has 7.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
And so it's Phoenix able to put on a show for the Agents. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect the What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Oh, and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Terrence Ross is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Thomas into the three. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the shot by Chris Paul. For three, Barrett connects from three-point range. Barrett's got 12 points in the game.
Well, RJ right there moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Here's Thomas. Ross trying to break loose. Thomas's shot is off. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And here is Thomas. After R.J. Barrett hitting the three, Booker's shot is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Hartenstein. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
That one on Ayton. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talent strength. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Ross. And Ayton throws it down.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Passes it to McBride. On the wing quickly. Defended by Booker. There's the pass to McBride. For three, Barrett. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's that'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Hartenstein. 13 points in the game. He kicks it to Barrett. Jacks up a three. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And yes, it's good. Warren's got 5 points so far.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Barrett the pass to Quickly. Up top, Randle. He's covered by Warren. Barrett for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Warren. Outside Thomas. The dish to Booker. The 11-footer misses off the left iron. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. McBride passes to Randle. Nice D from Warren. Phoenix has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Paul finds Thomas. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 21 points for P.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Suns have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around offensively. And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assists percentage, and he looks far from done.
And the Suns making a change here. Baisley's checked in. Obi Toppin's checked in for the Knicks.
One shot.
Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here's McBride. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Can they get it? And it's Toppin laying it in.
This is really where Toppin can do a great job on a nightly basis of providing that energy. Get on the glass.
Ayton in the high post. He dishes it to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Warren against Barrett. 5 on the clock. Warren, good. Warren's got 7 points in the game.
Nice move towards the basket there. You gave T.J. Warren a little too much room, and he's going to want to score.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. On the wing, Booker. Over quickly. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. He's got 16.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 15. Here's McBride. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Barrett. That 3 off the mark. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up.
He's so dangerous from the mid-range. Booker's feel is uncanny.
Pass to quickly. Here's McBride, defended by Paul. Hartenstein passes to McBride. Down low, Toppin. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Paul outside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Some changes for Phoenix. Okogie's checked in for Ayton, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in. Now, here's Quickly. Payne covering. Quickly kicks to Hart. Back to Quickly. And he lays it straight in. Quickly's got 6.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
To the inside. Nifty move. And Warren with the lay-in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Passes it to Barrett. Booker against Hart. Now, Quickly. He's got 6. The pass to Barrett. 5 to shoot. That shot, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Booker against Quickly. Here's Okogie. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Hart. Here's Hartenstein. Barrett with the ball. He's got 15. They get it back. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
Booker the pass to Okogie. Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. And he banks in the lane.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Here's Quickly. Good. Nice job down low. Quickly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again. The Knicks shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Pass to Barrett. Looking to get it going. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Payne. Booker with it. Puts it up from 17, and he hits the jump shot. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Now, here's Barrett. He's covered closely. Here's Hart. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Landale's checked in. And Durant subbed in for T.J. Warren. And Hart drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Phoenix has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Now the pass to Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker. So effortless.
Out left to the wing. Now here's Hart. D right on him. Toppin up top. Inside, here's Grimes. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Kobe, the bench to KD. Pass to Booker. Fires the three. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Grimes. Randall outside. Passes to Toppin. Some solid defense there from KD. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. There's the pass to Okogie. Here's Landale. He's defended by Randall. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Remains Phoenix ball.
1:15 left in the third quarter of the game.
Like watching Randall get down, use that frame, and use those.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The kick out to Rose. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And then Durant with the jam.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
Now here's Rose. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. No good that time. Phoenix has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. KD with the bucket.
And Durant's going to be able to shoot over the top of anybody in this game.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Hart finds Rose. And here is Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Durant, and he uses the glass on the layup. KD's got 27.
And another one for KD, putting together a beautiful offensive night.
Rose dishes to Randall. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
No good that time. And so is Phoenix, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving a very few points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defensive handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Toppin, and it's Sims in at the center, locking down the middle. Shamet, there buries the long-range jumper.
And Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
Pass to Jeffries. Kicks to Sims. Pass to Grimes. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Here's Sims after the Suns pick up 2. It's hauled in by the Suns. KD's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Beasley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Beasley's got his first basket.
Well, not allowing that contact to trip him up, Beasley made a very athletic finish there.
Outside Rose. Passes it to Sims. Shot to stop the run. Landale grabs the miss. The Suns have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. KD with the bucket.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The pass to Grimes. Back to Rose. Topping inside. It doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. And here's Phoenix. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Shots good by Durant.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Grimes. Sims kicks to Rose. Clock at 6. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. Here's Grimes. Ross grabs the board. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Shamet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shamet's got 7 now in this quarter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now here's Rose. Here's Jeffries. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
2 shots.
I think, Kevin, no, it's about
break.
not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
He's off on the first. Fournier's checked in for New York. Second free throw, no good. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. Brent, what'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
Rose, no good.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Down low, The shot's good from baseline.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
The Knicks shoot just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Back to Rose. Brett, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
Well, I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you can pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time where you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
And so here's New York. The Suns getting the bucket.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the Suns making a change here. Lee's checked in. Phoenix has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Pass to Warren. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Fournier passes to Toppin. Back to Fournier. They need this one. It's hauled in by the Suns. Shamet up top. Toppin covering. Shamet the pass to Lee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on
First
Evan
team
Fournier.
foul.
And a look now
At
at how
the
the
line for
offensive
your
approach has
Suns.
been going here so far for the Suns.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside to stop them from finding those gaps.
And a couple years ago, the NBA played with the 72 Game schedule. Think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line and we see guys elevated in that element.
Now, here's Fournier. They get the rebound. And here is Shamet. That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Landry Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Shamet.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And so he hits both. And so here is New York. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Outside Rose to the middle. Here's Fournier. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Lee outside. Dishes it to Thomas. The feed to Warren. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing too big. up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
They shoot again. Nice D from Warren. That one's good. Shemit's got 14 points in the second half.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Jeffries. Kept alive by New York. Sims dishes to Rhodes. Here's Jeffries. Off target from three-point range. Lee against Fournier. On the wing, Lee. Right in the lane. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights when you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
One shot. One shot.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD, or AD, or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Here is Jeffries. Back to Rose. Passes it to Toppin. Outside Fournier. Some nice passing by New York here. Rose. The offensive rebound. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Well, he's just really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Back to Fournier. Toppin inside. He's covered by Warren. And there's the pass to Fournier. Another shot. And it's blocked.
Jericho Sims.
Phoenix has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Lee outside. Now, here's Shemit's. Here's Thomas. Takes it off the glass. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Jeffries. Back to Fournier. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice.
They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kevin Durant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Baisley's checked in for Warren. That's off as well, so he misses both. Interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to